Hello, my name is Anna Obrecht, and this PowerPoint presentation is about compensation. Again, my name is Anna. This is for my Management 295 Human Resource Management course with Dr. McClure at Pierce College JBLM. And just to start this PowerPoint presentation, I just want to inform that this was a TED Talk that I found on YouTube called Separating Leadership from Pay, and this was by Stephen Hostelleter, and he did some research in the Swiss population, and this is what he found. So they asked randomly in Zurich to see if people were happy with their earnings. So were people satisfied with what they were making at their jobs? And 83% of the people that they questioned said that they felt content. So not completely satisfied, not jumping up for joy, excited for their pay, but just, I'm making it. And 71% of them said that pay really was impactful. It made a big difference on their lives and made a difference in their families. And overall, the idea that they found after doing this research was that money tends to be a very common incentive when it comes to the workplace. So a lot of companies prefer to give people more money or less money depending on their performance. And so this is what basically this YouTube video was all about, which I found very, very interesting. So the main question here would be, is money a good incentive? If companies are doing it, if this is the common thing to do, are we doing the good thing by providing more money or less money depending on how somebody performs? Well, does it make people perform better? Is there better results when people are paid more? Is that really a true fact, or is it just a myth, or is it an opinion so far as we are concerned? Is money a bad cognitive? So we know that a lot of old proverbs come from just saying, don't put your hopes, don't put your trust, or don't put your heart into money, because money can fail you, or money can make you prideful, or money can make you evil. So having these negative cognitivities connected to money is a system how we're using it right now in the common workplace by incentivizing people to do better works in their job by providing more money. So are we doing the right thing? And overall, during this research, people find many times that money is a very sensitive topic. So many people will share with you information about their family. Many people will share to you even about their workplace, things that go on in the workplace, or what they do for a living. But when it comes to how much you make, a lot of people, even today in the workplace, it's just a subject that is not commonly spoken about. And it's actually encouraged that you do not provide how much you make to others that are working around you. It's just a sensitive topic overall. So some employee expectations, however, when you get a job, you have expectations of what your company should be providing you as an employee. The biggest aspect of these expectations has been found that employees want to feel appreciated. They want to know that their work matters and that it's being acknowledged properly in the workplace. So ways that this might be done is by providing feedback on their performance, and employees love this. Employees love to get positive criticism. and they want to know how well they're doing. Or if they're doing something wrong, they want to be able to develop on that. They want to be able to grow from that. They want to be able to know what their next steps are. So they want to know where they are comparatively to other people in the same position in other companies, as well as how they can grow from the position that they are currently in, how they can grow to higher positions within the company. And then that also brings them to wanting to be appreciated through their pay, through money. And so they want to know what other ways that they might be able to perform to be able to expect more and be appreciated more with money, right? Because this is a common expectation that companies have overall or generally suggested to the common employee. So there is a traditional approach that is commonly known, and this approach is that performance can be measured, it can be rated, and it improves with money. So again, this is not only considered a traditional approach, but it's also considered a myth in what the research that is being handled at the moment, because they want to see if there is another way to go around this traditional approach, and not necessarily have employees be measured or rated by their by this traditional approach, but more so by what they're worth, right? So again, the measurable aspect, it's commonly known that we can measure the worth of somebody, of an employee. We can rate that worth, right? And also that if we pay the employee more, they might do a better job. Or if we give the employee better benefits, they might want to turn in something faster, or they might want to pursue that open position that nobody wants to take. I mean, the possibilities are endless, but there is a really high value placed on how much money plays into the role of every single employee. And so the suggested solution for this, again, that they're trying to research to see if they can find better ways around this, is to keep leadership separate from the pay. So the worth of an employee is not because of how much they're paid. So it's not because of their title. It's because of who they are, their skill sets, their abilities, the knowledge, the things that they come to the company with, the things that they hold, that they possess, that they can bring to the company for the company to benefit from them. This is what should be measured. This is what should be rated instead. And having a different mindset, shifting the whole mindset of this type of mentality is also an important aspect. How do we measure the success, though? Because a lot of people want to be able to know what success really means. And I believe that every company has its own definition for success. But according to this YouTube video, the way that we measure success is what the quality of a product is, how the customers are doing with the product, what their feedback is, and what the future holds in the development and the innovation department of the company. So these are 3 factors that would be able to be measured for the success of a company. And again, success is measured differently everywhere you go. But another aspect of the finding a solution for a shift in this mindset would be once there is success, who gains from that success and why? So is it because of their title? Is it because of their role in the company? Because of functional levels? There might be various reasons that suggest why someone might be able to gain benefit from the success of a company, but it's usually never about performance. So that is the big situation there. And the big thing that we want to change. So what does happen when changes do come about? What happens when this mindset is changed and the company is brought to a different mentality? We'll go ahead and take a look at this in the next PowerPoint presentation.